Hey everyone, I'm Laura, and I know this view is a little weird. I'm trying to keep my camera up high enough that I can see the box, because the box is kind of big. This is a Goodwill blue box. It is filled with random jewelry. This is going to be the full unboxing of this, and you're going to see everything that you can expect to get in one of these boxes. Or maybe, I shouldn't say expect to get. I've gotten this a bunch of times, and it's very hit or miss. Sometimes you get nothing but trash, and sometimes you get some pretty amazing bangers in these boxes. So, I don't know. It's like gambling. What can I say? And I'm a sucker for these things because I love finding a good piece of jewelry that I can resell or keep for myself. And also, I craft. So I do make my own jewelry, and a lot of times I repurpose jewelry that I get from boxes just like this. So hopefully I get some stuff I can use out of here or resell. We will see. Try not to cut too much out, except for maybe my own sniffling or coughing, because I am currently fighting a cold. Thank you, one of my kids. And so, me and most of the people in this household right now are fighting a cold. So yeah, if I sound a little funky, that's exactly why. Anyway, enough of my yammering here. Let's go ahead and open this box and see what's inside. Okay. Oh my gosh, I gotta do this with one hand to support this camera. Alright. Here we go. Let me get this out. Ooh, I see some. Whew. Okay. All right. Here we go. First impressions on this. I see lots of gold. I know it's going to be costume, but I'm okay with that. Costume's okay. Let's see. It looks like we have a nice hefty chain in there. Clip-on earring. Some sort of bangle. Some faux pearls. I see something carved here. That'll be interesting to see what that is exactly. Yeah. Ooh, we got some glass beads. Nice. I don't know. Oh, this is like dyed shell, like abalone. And then we have some regular abalone undyed here. All right. I'm just gonna scoot this inside, pull it out, and just see what we can see. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go for the thing I want to see most first. That's off the top. Oh, look. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Is that an earring? Is that a Wendy Gill? It's unlabeled. Okay, so maybe, maybe not. But that is really pretty. That can definitely be worth something if I can find the mate to it. I don't see a Wendy Gill label, but gosh, if that doesn't look like her stuff. Unfortunately, the glue is pretty yellow on the back, but I'm not sure if that matters or not to a collector. Let's set that aside. This. Oh, I thought. Okay, well, clearly, clearly not a match there. Let me see if I can find a match to those ones. Actually, is this even? Okay, now lots of clip-ons in here right off the bat. I like to check and make sure it's not a precious metal or something. That's interesting. These might be pretty for like Christmas repurposing. I have like a wreath I've been working on the past couple of years. That might be nice for those. Okay, all right. I'm not sure what this is. Actually, is this Velcro? Oh no, it's just glue coming off. Okay, well, either way, that's kind of fun on the front there. Who's that? There's like an artist that does paintings, or did paintings that were similar to this, but like squared off. Oh, I hope somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. That's what this reminds me of. I feel like I could use this for something. I don't know what. But like replacing a strap on something, or I don't know. I don't know, but this really calls to me. So I'm going to set that aside for myself. Alright, we've got, let's put these faux pearls out. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, this one also not labeled. Alright, but still, really gorgeous. I think that's resellable. For the pair, there's no missing crystals or anything. They just need to be cleaned off of it. And those are resellable. Wonderful. I'm going to set those aside. I actually have a sale, a live sale coming up here soon. So some of these things will be up for sale on that. And if you watch the channel, you'll get the details on that in the very near future. I don't know what that is. Just a plain old piece of wood. I've heard that like it looks like bamboo. I've heard that some of this wooden jewelry is like coming back, but I don't know if that's true or not. I've never really seen anybody wear wooden jewelry, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's see what you are. Is this glass? Nice. This one is glass. I love me some glass. I can sell glass. Plastic is like a really hard sell. Is this one piece? Oh, it is. Oh, it's layered. We like that. Oh, that is really good condition too. It's a Charmin Charlie one. At least I think that's what that C stands for there. Pretty sure that's Charmin Charlie. Multiple layers. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, wow, they did good on this one. So this actually looks like it's got abalone, so I'm looking up close to it. It feels like glass, but I guess it's reconstituted abalone shell. And yeah, it clinks like glass, like a stone. Oh my goodness, I have to keep cutting off to cough and then continue. So if this gets crazy, I might end up finishing this video tomorrow or some other time, the recording of it. Okay, this is so tangled. Is this part of the other one? Not this. These buttons are like mother pearl buttons. If you're a reseller, do you resell a lot of mother of pearl? And if you're a, I think I called this abalone earlier. I'm going to say mother of pearl. If you're just a jewelry collector, do you wear a lot of mother of pearl? Because I have found personally that it is a very hard sell for me. This is super, ooh, I like these beads though. Look at those. Those are really pretty. If this button thing wasn't trying to eat them. Actually, I have a project in mind already that I might be able to use these buttons for. But look at those. So mother of pearl buttons. And a ton of them. That's really pretty. Oh, it's that You and I brand. Am I too close? My camera's like, stop, you're freaking out my autofocus. Sorry, camera. Alright, those I'm going to keep. Put that with the other thing. This is pretty. Okay, this is just plastic, which is a bummer. I like this earring situation, though. You kind of like feed it in there. Then it hangs from your ear like that. That's cool. I like that. I don't know if other people like that, but I like that. Okay. We have another bracelet here, a bangle this time that has, oh, what is this? I can't even remember off the top of my head. And what this inlay work is. It's dyed. And it's not naturally colored that way. Oh my gosh, I cannot for the life of me think. I need to not do these videos when I'm under the weather. My brain doesn't function. I feel like I'm not even like talking articulately. Is that even a word? I don't even know. Alright, this thing is actually in great shape though. I'm just not a huge fan of mother of pearl. Every once in a while I find an abalone piece I really like. And fun fact for you, the mother of pearl is called that because that's the inside of the shell, the pearl being like the, I don't know, if mother pearl is the mother, the shell would be the baby, if you will. And whatever the color is on the inside of the shell, the mother pearl, that's the same color the pearl is going to be. So if you have kind of this iridescent, creamy kind of colors, then the pearl should be a similar color to that. And abalone, it's very rare, but apparently you can get abalone pearls where the pearl is that color. I would love to own that, but you know, I'll probably never come across one. This is pretty. Huh, I think it's just costume, but I never want to throw things aside and disregard them because you just never know. But I don't see a mark on here. And you know what? I see a little verdigris on the hook here, but it could just be grime. Every once in a while, you get grime on these higher, well, not this, but on higher end jewelry, and it just comes right off. If it's a verdigris, it's really hard to clean off. I've never successfully done that. I'm gonna set that aside and look for the buddy to it. We've got, oh, here's another earring. Oh, that one's missing a piece though. Some of these I'm just going to throw right back into the box. This gives me Brighton vibes. Oh, look, it is Brighton. See, we have the Brighton B right there, and then the clasp is like this heart lock looking thing. That's pretty. That's sellable, although it feels pretty grimy too, but we can wash it and see what it's like after. All right. This is super cool. This reminds me of like Bollywood vibes. I like this a lot. This looks like a matte gold plate or something. It's like dead on the color of gold this one is. Look at that with the little tassels down here at the bottom. Doesn't give you India vibes. It's in great condition. I don't see any grime on it. It feels nice and clean. It doesn't move or anything. I don't see a tag, but I do like this one, so there's another costume piece that I'm going to attempt to sell that one. Are you guys, do you see this one? This caught my eye, but I don't think it's real. Oh my gosh, is this really sterling? Do you guys see that? There's a mark right there. Anything on the, oh, 925 on the other side. Nice. I don't know what this says. Oh, it does say 925. Okay. Well, we'll have to test this one and see if it's real or not, but it looks like we, no. No. We're missing a stone. Oh, that's a bummer. We're missing another stone there too. Okay, so not the highest quality piece here. It looks like CZ's, and then I'm not quite sure on this one. This does not look quite like the color of a gemstone. It has topaz vibes, but it has like a slight aqua color to it that would not be found in a topaz necessarily, that, you know, you would find in jewelry like this. But man, that's such a bummer about those stones. Oh, well, we can still test it. We can still test it because it still has value. And, you know, I can either repurpose the clasp onto a nicer piece of jewelry, or we can sell it as is. Someone might be interested. Now this is cool too. This this hand probably, oh wait, there's something on the back. Oh gosh, it's so tiny. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with all costume brands. D'Amato or something like that. If you guys might be screaming at me like, it's D'Amato, duh. Probably had a pearl or something in between there, I would guess. Or maybe that's what it clasps onto. Oh no, look, we got a, oh okay, no, that is the clasp. Oh look. Look at that. I'm gonna have to research this one since it's got a name on it. Oh, that is too cool. Look at that. That is super awesome. Although this looks like, that looks abnormal there. Or is that how that's supposed to look? Or is it broken off? I have no idea. But anywho, I guess this is what the set was with that other earring we found. Oh, I think I just threw that thing away. Does it actually go with this? I guess it does, because it's got the matching Figaro chain there. Alright, I'm going to set this aside and do a little research on it, because that clasp is so interesting that, like, I gotta look that up. Okay, and actually, let me take that earring. This was the earring from earlier that I just threw back in the craft box, and put that with it in case we find the rest of it, because then if it's worth something and you want to resell it, you can be like, well, I have this part of it too, but it's busted, but you can have it if you want it. It just looks like a little glass stone. Oops. And then, are these plastic? Yeah, it looks like plastic. Okay. There's some brass colored stuff down here. I think I have, oh, there's a tiger's eye bead. I have like kind of a brown brass thing going on, so I'll just put that with that group over there. Best I could tell, it doesn't look like any precious metal or anything. But, you know, that does kind of look like tarnished silver. Let me just take a glance really quick. Okay, now I don't see any marks or anything. Okay, alright, just making sure. The other thing I'm looking for, excuse me, is chains for my keychains. I make little crocheted keychains, and I like to use the broken jewelry bits for the keychain chain. I have to get like the key like ring part, but then I can use this stuff for the chain. This is really an interesting clasp, isn't it? And it looks like tarnished silver. So even though it's not marked or anything, I'm gonna look into that. Look, it's even soldered here. That ring is soldered. That is unusual for costume. So even though I don't think this is necessarily anything special, I think that clasp is something special. And this is different too. This looks like hand done. It almost looks like a costume piece that's been modified by someone who was dabbling in their handmade arts. You know what I mean? Because that looks like silver wire wrapping. So we'll give that a test too. Put that in the testing pile. I realize I have not addressed these, and it's because they're fake plastic pearls and I don't know what to do with them. I'm not like a big plastic pearl fan. I'll just throw that with the other plastic stuff for now. Okay, we have this big bauble necklace. Let's see. Are we missing anything? We're actually not. That is quite the necklace. It looks like faux coral. The brand, no brand. Good condition though. Very nice condition. Really, nothing missing? That would be very unusual. I don't see anything missing on this. This is fun. This might be a resellable piece. I mean, I would start this one really low. Because it is just plastic. But I think these are actually glass though. Those pieces there, the like rhinestone ones, look to be glass. And then this is plastic or acrylic. But that's a nice one. That's a nice costume piece. I like that. All right, we've got some more. Oh, this is like very Victorian era. Let's see. Look at that. It's kind of Gothic, a little bit, isn't it? And then it's got that little brassy butterfly, like that antique brass butterfly. Or at least I'm interpreting that as a butterfly, like with a flower, right? This is cute. Very, very small. Be too small for my neck. The beads are glass. That is surprising. No name brand or anything. But a pretty costume piece. I might have to try to sell this one. I like that. I think that's really pretty. Alrighty. Bead glass, bead glass. I think we've got some glass here. Tangled up in something else. Again with these interesting clasps going on. Ooh, let me see. Look at that. Sorry, I keep going off screen. I'm off my game, y'all. I haven't done one of these in a while. I guess they're connected. I don't know if this is getting tangled up in this or if they're supposed to be together, but either way, these are some pretty pieces here. Oh, we've got some glass beads and some ceramic beads on there. See this like blue glaze? Looks like maybe floating blue or something. That's really pretty, which is a glaze color, FYI. I'm pretty sure those are glass. This is really pretty. Stop! There's pyrite beads on here too. Look. Okay, this is a winner. This one is a winner if I can figure out what the heck is going on with the clasp situation. So maybe this isn't... I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me get this guy out of the way. Okay. Show me what is happening with you, necklace, because I'm confused. Alright, so this is obviously on there. I assume... Okay, hold on. I can truly not tell where the back of this thing is. Okay. Alright, so I guess it just goes on over your neck. Oh no, it doesn't. Alright, you guys, I'm an idiot. Alright, here we go. I figured it out. This almost looks handmade. Maybe. Okay, it's a layered necklace look. Okay. This is what is going on. Alright. This is broken. See right here, this is part of the clasp on this side. This is an easy fix. Actually, doesn't even look like the right thing. I can fix this so easy. These guys need to be reconnected right here. And then this needs a new hoop on the end of it. But I can do that. I can fix that. That's easy to fix. And then you have this triple layered look. And if I can't fix it, if the chain's not long enough, I can take it from this one and just take this piece off and leave it as a double thing, because this together is still really pretty with the kind of smoky glass beads and then the pyrite and the glazed beads. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Alright, we've got a tangled heap here, which I really hate tangles. Oh, here's another clip on. These must all be from like the same person, don't you think? All these clip-on pieces, I would imagine. Ooh. I'm not necessarily crazy about this earring specifically, but that looks to be real smoky quartz down here. That's a real gemstone. These things might need to be cleaned up. These might need to be tested too, honestly. But the hooks are kind of gross. I don't know. I'll test them and then I can replace hooks. That's easy enough to do. This is, I don't know. I don't like anything that comes on a rope usually. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw that right back into the trash box. Or not trash, but maybe trash. I don't know yet. Another one. I like this cable though. That's pretty. Okay, let's tackle this. Or maybe let's not tackle this, I don't know. Ooh. Got distracted. Once again, we have a really interesting clasp. We're finding a lot of really like unique, have not seen before clasps tonight. Huh. Oh, now, see, now it's got me digging in here. I already have this mess in front of me and I'm like, but this stuff, that's cool. All right, this looks like a silver kind of situation. So I'm going to go ahead and start a silver lot somewhere. I don't know. Maybe that's more brassy. Dainty, pretty. What are you? New York and Company. It's pretty, but like, you know, I don't know. It's so small. It's like a child's necklace. It's not bad, but it's not great. Those beads are pretty, but like I don't want to take them off that necklace. The necklace is already in good shape, you know what I mean? I have a serious problem. Why do I keep going for the bag when I have a whole mess in front of me? I don't know. Teach me to grab from the bag. Oh, this is okay. This has got, oh, look at this freaking cute bunny. Oh my gosh. How precious. It's a little stained glass bunny rabbit earring. That is so cute. Oh, I hope we find his friend. Okay. And then this is awful. It looks like someone just took a wood bangle and like glued stuff on top of it. Not even well done. It's all crinkly and not impressed. Not impressed. The other thing too, I have a local reuse and repurpose. Look again with a cool clasp. That is like the theme of this box. Like a craft supply repurpose place near me, and they'll take jewelry any day of the week. So that's where a lot of this stuff ends up, in case you're wondering what I do with this. I don't even think I can pull this off though. It won't go like any further through the hole, so this thing is just stuck like this for now, which is unfortunate. All right, and there's that earring from earlier. I feel like everybody's yelling at me. If this was not the type of video it is, I would probably just start it over. I feel like I'm doing a horrible job tonight, and I'm like off screen a lot, and I really apologize for that, guys. Guys and gals. Okay, this is, I just don't know. I think the concept is cool, but they're like all bent out of shape, and this is just a plastic bead. I'm just not impressed by that. Okay, all right. I gotta get this stuff over here. Okay, this is cool. I actually have an earring very similar to this. That it's just like a, it almost looks like a, what is it, a treble clef? That is unique for sure. I like that a lot. If I can find its friend, that one I might try to sell because I think it's cool. It's different. Alright, here's some more for the brassy pile. I think. It gives me steampunk vibes. Look at this little snowman. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I hope to find his friend. I'll give that one to my mom if I can find his buddy. She likes like themed jewelry, especially around the holidays. Snowman is kind of Christmassy, I would say. Okay, more buttons. Once again. So strange to find like, you know, multiple buttons, multiple interesting little, what you call them, clasps. All right, I'm gonna try to go through a little more, and then I'm gonna have to break. I'm falling apart a little bit behind the camera here. All right, I'm glad this wasn't a camera up video because I'm sure I look a hot mess. This is cool. This little fleur-de-lis. I don't see any sort of marking on that one, but this really pretty shade of blue on these. Cat's eye beads and then glass beads here. It's in good shape though. I might keep that one for harvesting. I like those beads. We'll see. More mother pearl. Not surprising. People love their mother pearl and they hate it, and they give it away to Goodwill apparently. They change their mind. Oh, it's in magnetic. Okay, cool. I thought it was a beryl, which if you guys have been here, you may or may not know that I have a very strong dislike for beryl clasps. I think they're a terrible idea. You know what would be cool is to crochet with this. Like get each individual strand off of here and like, I don't know, crochet with the strands of beads somehow. Wouldn't that be cool? Or if I could like double strand it with like a piece of string or something and crocheted with them together. Oh, that, I mean, I couldn't really make much. It's not too much, but I like the idea of that, so we're gonna maybe see if I can do that. This is the same as the other one. It's just in a different color. That's kind of cool. If I like that style. All right, let's do a few more, and then also that baby's losing his mind, and if you guys can hear that in the background, I'm sure that's not fun to listen to either. Okay, this is really pretty too. But it's missing a stone, unfortunately, right there. Alex and Ani. A little Clada. Made with the love in the US. This is in good condition. I rarely find these where the tags are in great shape. This one looks pretty in good shape. That one's gonna go in the resale pile. You know, well, no, never mind. I was gonna say maybe I can get through this bag, but no. We have a whole bunch of tangle up stuff under here. So, all right, I'm gonna reach down to this bottom though, because I just saw this caught my eye. I actually have earrings that match this like almost perfectly, but this is just a costume piece. Adjustable. Looks like ruby and diamonds, but it's obviously not either of those. But it's in good shape, so maybe we do that for like $1 during the sale or something. Alright, this is cute. Got stars on the back. Now what is on the front? What is happening here? I see, I don't even know, someone on a Segway wearing a rainbow hat. Hopefully I'm not offending anybody. I have no idea what this is. But, okay. Oh, there's a second one. Same exact pendant. I don't know what's going on with that, but if you liked that design, that would be a fun one to make earrings out of instead of having them both on the same thing. These are kind of heavy. I don't know what kind of metal that is, but it's heavy. Alright. Last one for now because it caught my eye and it's in the way of everything else. That's this thing here. Okay, no, I gotta know what that is too. And this. Okay, hard. We'll do this first. Little shell bracelet. All different colors. That one's fun. Put this side. And then, okay, this. Oh, what? Oh, look at this little kitty. Okay, that's cute. It's like a little Christmas kitty. You know? Or he's just fancy and has his emerald and rubies. I don't know. I don't know, but that's cute. I'm going to test that. It looks like it could be silver, but maybe not. Maybe it's just like a tin, stamped tin or something. But you never know. And then this. Oh, it's a lamb. Okay, I was wondering if I'd be able to figure out. Ooh, I like that too. Oh, I really like these. Oh man, there's so much cute earrings in here. Alright, we got a peacock feather. Okay, these don't feel heavy enough to be sterling, but they look tarnished. And the hook is marked 925. Okay, we will test those. How fun are those? They look like little mobiles. I like those a lot. I might keep those for myself. But this, oh, darn it. It's got a little schmutz on it, but I don't know if I even care. I think that's so cool. Hopefully we can find the front of that. I just think that's awesome. It goes all the way through your ear like that. It hangs like a little spiral. And then here's the, the little wire lamb. He's cute too. That takes some talent, making those shapes like that. All right. Then we've got some brass hearts that are actually kind of cool. Put that in the bracelet. And oh, an earring to go with the other thing I found earlier, the Charming Charlie, I think it was. Put that over there. Maybe we'll find his friend. And then last but not least, oh no, I lied. Yes, yes. Ha! Snowman friend. Yes. Where's your buddy? Yes. Perfect. Alright. Those will be a gift. Any other earrings attached to you, necklace? I see nothing else. This is unmarked. A little meh. Oh, it's actually just, it's cleanable. Okay, cool. This little something on that clasp there. This needs to be washed. It feels kind of grimy. But once it's washed, so this would be so pretty. Oh my gosh, with like a halter top dress. Like a white halter top dress, sandals, this necklace. It's like a mossy green and champagne beads here. And the gold. Love it. Love it. Gonna clean it off. Gonna try to sell it. Alright. I'll have to come back and finish the rest. It's just, it's too much. My face is leaking behind the camera. I'm a hot mess. So we'll be back in a second. A second for you. I don't know how long for me, but I'll be back. Alright, y'all. It's been like a second for you guys, but it's been literal days for me. I don't even know why I attempted to record this video before when I was so sick, but I'm at the end of it now. I'm pretty much feeling back to normal. I guess my voice probably still sounds a little funky still, but I'm not sniffling or really coughing much at all anymore, so that's good. And I apologize for the first part of this video. Let's finish strong. Here we go. Let's keep going. We still have the rest of this bag to go through. We have found some goodies so far, though, so here we go. Let's see what we still got. Ooh, these are real pearls, I'm fairly certain. Let's see. So a way you can find out if pearls are real if you have more than one is to rub them against each other instead of your teeth. Yep, those are definitely real. So probably freshwater pearls. They have kind of like a gritty feeling. So if they're fake, if they're glass, they'll like slide right over each other very smoothly. But if they feel rough when you rub them together, it's real pearls. This is actually really pretty. Unfortunately, I feel like the stretch is sus, as my kids would say. See, it's like, you know, got a lot of gaps in it, so I feel like this needs to be restrung. However, I also feel like that's not too big of an issue. I'm tempted to restring it, but I'd probably get rid of these. I don't think these add to it, and the metal's looking a little worn, so I'm gonna set this aside. I can reuse these for something. They're really pretty. They're like a champagne blush kind of pearl color, so we'll hang on to that. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. Ooh, we have a couple goodies down here. Oh, we have this earring from over here. So this needs to be cleaned off, but these are kind of fun, although this one looks a little misshapen. Oh, okay, well that was easy. Very, very flexible. I will clean these off and try to sell these. These are really unique and different. This, I've seen these before. I can't remember what they're made out of. Maybe like a clay or something. They do look older. They're not wood. They definitely feel like a stone or a clay. It could be a carved stone of some sort, but they're really light, so I'm really not quite sure what that is. But set that aside. It's kind of just like a wicker earring. Ooh, yes, we like that. That looks like it could be vintage. It's got a little bit of a dead stone there, but that's okay. All the stones are here. This is for scarves. You feed the scarf through it, like on one side and pull it out the other. Not quite a clip though, but you know, it doesn't matter. You don't need a clip on this kind of style. That is definitely sellable. I like that a lot. That's a keeper. We've got a hematite piece here. I'm not crazy about hematite. I can't sell it very easily, but it's like a nice feeling stone because it's got so much weight to it. Since it is kind of gunmetal-y, I might put this in my like bronze gunmetal kind of darker stone pile that I was sorting to resell. This is cute. This makes me think of my nieces. And sometimes what I'll do, I've done this before. I got like a jewelry box for one of my nieces last year, and I made all the jewelry kid size. So I took it apart. I had something similar to this. Took it apart and then made a bracelet that was her size, put it on stretch, and then gifted it to her in the jewelry box. I made a bunch of like kid size jewelry. I don't know, I might do that with this. Look at the little flower, and the crystals are all in it still too. So yeah, we might be crafting with that one. Alright, so this is what I saw that I liked a lot. It's just like a bronze color thing, but look at this design on there. I like that. I like that. I hope we can find its friend. And same with this. This actually, oh, okay, it's faux opal. This is, sorry, I'm trying to hold it upright because it looks like it might be a little twisted, or maybe it's supposed to sit like that. I guess it's supposed to sit like that. We'll see if we can find this one's friend. This is kind of pretty. I don't feel like that really adds much to it, but you know, that's me personally. So this is like a glass. It's like an opalite, but no, I guess it is an opalite. Sometimes they put foil behind it and like do like a faux opal that people will erroneously call dragon's breath. It's not. Dragon's breath is something else entirely, but anyhow. Man, we have, oh look, there's the other one of that. That popped up real fast. Alright. There we go, that's cute. I might do just like a low cost costume sales video or something like that. Or try to sell them during the upcoming show. I'm not sure what I'll do, but here's a fun little horse pin. This actually feels really heavy for its size. But we've got some metalware here, so I'm not quite sure what kind of metal that is. I'm also not sure what I would personally use it for. So, I don't know. This might be a good one to throw in the crafting lot. Just, I don't know. It's pretty. Ooh, are you real sterling? You don't look like it necessarily. But maybe? I don't see a mark. Feels nice. It's got stones in there. They almost look like they might be little diamond chips, but I would be very surprised. It feels too lightweight. But man, it does kind of look like sterling. I guess we'll put this in the testing pile. And see. You can see all the... They're not just glued in. They are actually set with prongs. So it's like a pave set ring. Let's see, are they all there? They're all there. This is not, this bag has actually been pretty good. I hate to say it. Sometimes I want them to be bad so I like can finally give it up and not keep going back, but I always go back. Here's some more. Oh, look, they even clipped them together for you so they didn't get lost on these ones. We have some sort of stone here at the bottom. Or is it stone or is it acrylic? They feel warm to the touch, but they tap kind of like a stone or glass. But anywho, I'm going to put this in the bronzy kind of pile. Got a faux gold earring here. Silicone back, definitely made in a mold, and not a very good one at that. Here's another, like a brass piece, but it's kind of not in the greatest condition. I gotta love, this feels really light. I'll put that in the crafting lot. Of course, if you guys ever see anything in the videos, you can email me. I always have my email down in the description box below. So if there's anything that's really calling your name, you know, little pumpkin stud, set that aside. Okay, so this, I think that's just a plastic pearl and like a gold tone hook. Yeah, that definitely feels like acrylic to me. Put that aside. Here's some more. Now this is a nice little glass bead on there, but it's just one, and there's a real pearl too. Maybe we'll see if we can find its friend. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, this is very pretty. Oh, look, I think this might even be sterling, you guys. Look at this. They're lace, little tiny lace hearts. And I think that might be a sterling box, but I could be wrong. But it's got the tarnish like sterling. Hooks just look like your standard stainless hooks maybe. But I am going to test that. I think those are darling, and that's very unique. We like unique. Yes, we do. Hang on to that. Oh, there's that. See, things got moved around since I was down here. But I'm pretty sure I set this aside to research. Yes, okay, it's over here. Alright. Because that name brand, I still haven't looked that up yet. I forgot all about it, honestly. Alright, another one that kind of has Brighton vibes. To me. I don't know if Brighton actually does earrings, though. But we'll see if that one's got a buddy. There's the other sheep. I forgot about him, too. We've got the sheep earring, the wire wrap sheep earring. Which is just so darling. I really don't know what to do with it, though. I don't know if anybody's interested in purchasing sheep earrings, but I don't know that they're not. Here's another costume stud. Look at this. Whew. Man, there's a lot of wearables in here, too. Sometimes I just get absolute trash in these boxes, so I'm really rather impressed and surprised with how many wearables are in here this time around. So this must be the back of it, so you can see how kind of the tone, if you look on this side, see the tone difference? It gets pretty funky on the back sometimes, and then the front can stay nice and bright. I don't know if that's going to bother anybody or not. This could be a good repurpose piece, a good crafting one. It's so sparkly though, I do like that. But we're going to put that in the crafting box. Or maybe, yeah, we'll just throw it in crafting now. I don't think I have enough gold tone stuff to make a gold tone lot. But I have, that was like my fastest seller was a gold tone. I think I did gold and silver tone lot of stuff. And it sold real quick. This has a name brand on it. Oh, it's a Napier or Napier, however you decide is the correct way, because I still don't know after all these years. There's another Napier little logo there. We've got pearls all up and down. Well, not all up and down. Okay, that's a lie. We do have some tone wear there, but when you're wearing it, you don't see that. And that makes sense. That's right where the links meet up. They're probably all like that. Oh no, they're totally not. But quite a few are, but that's okay. It is a nice long necklace. Other than that link damage, the gold looks good. Or like the, you know, where they're rubbing against each other. Let's see. Is the clasp functional? That's what we really want to know, isn't it? Can we actually wear it? Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice and tight. Alright, that's another sellable one. We'll go cheap on it because it's got the tone damage, but what the heck? How do I even open this? Is this a magnetized one? Alright, well now I feel like an idiot because I don't know how to open this clasp. How do we do it? Oh wow, I really have no idea. I can see that this is like in there, but I don't know how to get it out. What? Okay, if you guys know how to open this, please comment below. Because that thing feels soldered, like it is. It is in there like swimwear. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to put it in the lot. That's probably what happened to it. They're like, oh, move it along. We can't open it. This thing's a little tangly. Oh, we have a tag though. The Limited. There's a brand you don't see too terribly often. Alright, we've got gunmetal with some little crystals on there. This we'll put in the bronzy lot because it does kind of have that bronzy look to it in gunmetal. Dark metal tones, I guess. And here's some, oh, those are really cute. They're all enameled. Oh, enameled flowers. That's pretty. This feels like class. We'll put that in the lot as well. I'm hoping to find the mate to that because I like it. So I'm not putting that one in the lot. That one's right, we have, ooh, this is different. Oh my. Now this could be really, really cool for repurposing. Oh, is that Santa? Is that you, Santa? It's another Christmas theme piece. I'll set aside and see if we find it for my mom. No brand, which is not surprising. Oh wait, what is that? I don't know what that is. It's 2 interlocking G's. There we go. Kind of. Yeah, one's upside down and backwards. I don't know. I'm assuming this is the front with the hammered metal. I think that's kind of cool looking. But if you could, yeah, I may even use this for repurposing. You could like do any sort of beadwork in here or wire wrap some flowers or anything. This is like such a good base, you know, for stuff, for crafting stuff. All right. Ooh, the 90s called. They want their choker back. Let's see. Did you guys wear these? Are you of the right age group for this? Everybody I knew owned one of these, except mine was black. This might be newer because it's invisible. Because in the 90s, you wanted people to see it. But this one is clear with some beads on it. So, maybe a little more modern, because I'm pretty sure they brought that back. Here's the other one of that fish hook looking earring. I can't remember what I did with this one. Oh, you know what? Look. This is sitting off to the side. I got both of those. Oh, this is name branded. Did I know that? I don't think I knew that. Oh wait, no it's not. And it's a little funky on the back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and throw this one in the crafting lot and throw that hair out of here. That, I feel like I saved that one too. I did. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm making some progress. I got that. Let me reach over here. So I was snuggled up in something. And we got all of these. I feel like the same person that wears these earrings might be interested in those ones. So maybe we'll do like a lot of fun earrings. Or I'll just keep these because I think they're really cool. Actually, I kind of think they're all cool. But anywho, set those aside since they all have friends now. This, I had that too. Ding, 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 ding. And looking. I don't see any missing crystals, you guys. What? I really lucked out on this lot. And I think they're glass. Let's give it the knock test. Yeah, they're glass and they're foiled on the back to give it that extra shine. Winner. How freaking cute are those? Oh no, I'm so tempted to keep them. I'll never wear them though. I mean, like, I might wear them once or twice and then what? That's what I do. I get over it really fast. Here's that other gold one. I'll throw that in the gold lot. Now here is a very pretty lampwork bead. So this was made over a flame, as was this one actually. And then it's got a button pearl. It is missing a hook though. But we'll see if we can find that one's buddy, because hooks are really, really easy to fix. That's missing a stone there. It's got the bronzy kind of metal to it, so I'm going to throw it in that dark tone lot. This, now we do have this guy's friend over here as well, but it's got some damage to the center button piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and put those into the crafting lot as well. I don't do string. I really don't like string stuff. We'll check really quick to see if it's silver. I highly doubt it. I don't think so. That's just going straight into the lot. I don't even like touching those things. Ooh! Alright, here's one I'll keep to salvage, because I really like these beads that kind of give me like raindrop vibes. I like that a lot, so I'll keep that for crafting. Let's see. Oh, here's another kind of funky earring. Look at that, that's different too. Let's see if we'll find that one's friend. Okay, here's that one. The mate to that is right there. Now, do we like these enough to sell them? I don't know. Oh, they're, oh, okay. Alright. Well, we like them enough to test them, don't we? Those are sterling hooks. So we have glass pearls. I'm sorry, not glass pearls. Glass beads, rondelle beads, and those are real pearls. Just, I can tell by looking at them. You know, we'll roll them together too. But they're on sterling. So we'll test these and... Whoops. Wait, are they? Okay, yeah, they are. Real pearls, glass, sterling. Okay, now we got something. Now we got something. We've got another mother of pearl situation. I might have to do mother of pearl lot or something like that. Now these... Oh, look, interesting. This one's missing that bead. So what do we do here? Do we remove that to make a match, or do we... What do we do? I know I have... Go pull it from over here. I have a Brighton necklace that was in this lot from earlier, so let's stand it. I don't know that they really match. I was going to say I might just throw these in. Well, yeah, they do kind of match, don't they? I don't know. I'll probably... This is like a really nice bead. I bet these are Brighton. But I really don't know. Oh, wait, there's... Is that a logo? No, maybe not. No, it's totally not. But, okay, I'm going to lot these up together and just throw them in with this one in case anybody wants all of them together. Because why not? Alrighty, and then... I don't think we have that match. That one's missing a stone there anyway. And if I'm going too quick and blurring stuff, I apologize, y'all. This, I don't know what this is, but it looks like it could be a sterling, like a hammered sterling piece. Let's set that there for now. Oh, these things. This is a shell that's been carved into a ring. And it's way too small for my finger, but I've seen these on eBay, like people selling them. I don't know how sellable it is, but this one's got a bird. And I don't think I've seen a bird before. Usually they're like fish. So, I don't know. I guess we'll try it. I'll price it out and see. Okay, this. I know we've got the matching earring to this one. With the matching necklace. So we'll set that over there. Oh, this is fun. Look at that. All wood carved, hand painted zebra bangle. What? That is so cool for someone who likes critter jewelry. Ooh, it's a little tight getting on, but it's so smooth it actually kind of feels nice sliding it on and off. That's too cool. I have not seen anything like that before. Oh man, that is really, really neat. I like that a lot. I'll definitely try to sell that. That's cool. Alright, we have an eerie Rhine? Ooh, Cameo! Okay, we'll get there. This looks like a handmade piece by an artist. I don't even, these almost look like baby ginkgo leaves, but I don't know what those are. Maybe petals of some sort? Ooh, what's interactive cloth on here. Like, this is hand done. Eerie Rhine, is that how we say that? Ernie? Eerie? It looks like E-R-I-E. Oh, Eric! It's probably a C. Eric Rhine, maybe? R-H-E-I-N? I don't know. We'll look this up, though. We'll look this and that other one up. Let's set that aside. Maybe that's good. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know. Alright, this is a fun little cameo. It is just plastic, though. But some people collect cameos regardless of what they're made of. This actually looks kind of shiny and nice condition. Like, the gold is nice. These tips look a little darkened. Obviously it's just a mold, but it looks like ivory or something set on amber, but it's just plastic. Oh, and here's some other earring. Trying to eat this necklace. I will try to sell this, and once again we'll go cheap on it, but some people love it. They love the cameos, even if they're not made of shell or stone or whatever else. What did I just pull off? This guy. Another fun little earring. We'll see. We'll see if we find your friend. Oh, here's another Alex and Ani. We're getting to the, kind of getting to the bottom of the bag here, y'all. Not much left. This, I'll have to find it. I'm pretty sure I found this bead, but I don't remember if it had a whatcha-doodle earring on it or not. Oh no, it's right here. And it does, and it is glass. So we'll go ahead and try to sell this because some people like collecting glass. This again is probably a lamp worked bead, made over a flame, not a mold, handmade. Very cool. This I'll just lot up with the other one. Now, is this actually a like, is this just a design, like an infinity design, or is that actually supposed to be some sort of monogram? I don't know. But I do have the other Alex and Ani bracelet from earlier, so we'll go ahead and put those together. Here's some more mother pearl. I might just make like a mother of pearl lot. This, I might sell. I might just like clean this off and sell. It looks in good condition. I'm kind of a little skeeved out to put on my hand, but oh yeah, it goes on. It's a very bold statement bracelet. That's why I think it's kind of cool. And it doesn't look like it's cracked or anything. This thing's in good shape. It just needs cleaning. I just got some cleaning to do, but man, overall, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Look. Oh, that is cool. Look at this little bug brooch. Oh, that is super, super cool. Definitely sellable. Oh, oh gosh, do I keep this one or do I sell this one? I might have to keep this one. I do have a collection of brooches, even though I don't even wear brooches, but I'll still collect them anyway. Every once in a while I'll wear them. But I have a vintage tin full of brooches. Actually, if you guys are interested in seeing my brooch collection, I may have done it before, but I can't remember. But I'll do another video on it to show you all my brooches. I might have to keep this. It's too cool, and it gives me bee vibes, and I like bees. Bees resonate with me because I'm the only female in my family. I got 4 boys and my husband. So, you know, like the queen bee thing. I'm gonna hang on to this, I think, for now. I'm gonna hang on to that one for now. I like that too much. I like it too much. This is this sterling? It is not. I'm kind of surprised by that. I find bracelets like this a lot with the glass bicone beads, and then they have sterling findings. This one doesn't, but it's cute. It's in good shape. This one might be for the niece. I don't know. It might be too big for her wrist though. I'll test it on my kids, and if it fits them, I know it'll fit her, or probably fit her. All right, we've got another shell, mother pearl shell ring here. Where did that other one go? The other one's right here. I'm just wondering if they're the same size that I could lot them up. Ooh, my hair's getting stuck. Oh, okay. I thought this in the corner was like hair. The way the light hit it, it's just the bag. This one seems to be a fair bit smaller. And once again, it also needs cleaning. Well, maybe it's not that much smaller. You can see the mother pearl kind of iridescence to it here and there, but like especially on the edges. Yeah, definitely that edge. I don't know. We'll clean it and see. We'll, once again, probably go super cheap on it. All right, there's that Santa earring. Some more jewelry from Mom for the holidays. Happy holidays. Ooh. We have a... The heck does that say? E-Pearl? Now that's one I've never seen before. E-Pearl. I think these are just acrylic though, and this metal's kind of worn out, but since I've never heard of that brand, I will go ahead and research that one. Once again, just with it being a little dingy, I might be able to clean it up and sell it. Alright, here's the, that's that other one. Put that in the bronze pile. And, ooh, once again, I wonder if these all came from like the same estate, all these fun little earrings, because they have like a similar vibe to them, don't they? Now this metalwork on this one I really like. This is really pretty. It's just a bronze though, I think. It almost looks like an antiqued gold, but I highly doubt it, but we can always try to test it, although some metals do pass that test anyway. It's a fun one too. That one I have in the testing pile also. See, they're kind of similar gold colors. Oops, sorry, let me get a little closer. We'll put them together. Why not? We got a little bit of a pile over here, huh? We've got a brooch slash pendant. That's kind of funky on the back. I'm not crazy about that one. Here's another one for the bronze pile. Actually, looks like it might have a, it's either glass or faux pearl in there. Okay, all right. We're almost at the end. My battery's running low, but I do have a backup here. But if there's an awkward cut, you'll know that it's because my battery ran out. This one, I know we have that one's buddy somewhere around here. I remember that one. I don't know where its buddy is though. Here's a, I guess it was a watch band. Nothing on it. Here's the other one to that wicker thing. Bangle bracelet. This. Alright, sorry, the battery bit the dust there. But anyway, as I was saying, we'll test this one. I feel like this could be the big winner of the day. That's awesome. Alright, we have a little like pincushion brooch here. It makes me think of. And it's not like, I don't know, it's pretty, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe someone will want it. Alright, here's that other... Remember we had that piece to it here. Here's the matching one. Good condition though. Missing something there. But once again, you can see the clasp is different. It almost it almost does kind of look like a safety pin. But that other one, I don't know, I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued, very excited. Alright, so this is an earring. This is clearly a similar design situation going on here, but a size difference. And also, the hook is not going through the actual hole. Isn't that weird? Why is that? I do not know. But even this hook looks sterling. I'll test those too. Gosh darn, we have quite a pile here. Alright, so this, we saw him in the beginning. Did we find his friend? We do! Yes! Oh my goodness. Freaking precious. And they're reversed so that they can, you know, go on both sides of the head. I think those are so cute. Those, I think those are sellable for sure. Here's just a hollow little gold tone piece. This is a nice chunky bracelet. Let's see, are you branded? You're not branded. Alright, hold on. This guy looks like he's been in a fight in that bag. It's got a clasp, like a catch. I see this more on vintage jewelry than I do on modern jewelry, so it does suggest that This may be a little more dated than... No, okay, so I see the issue here. Alright, there we go. It just has to flip on this side. Alright, now we gotta go in the right way. Marks? No marks. I don't see any tone wear. These pieces are not soldered, so my guess is that this is not sterling, I'm sorry, stainless. Maybe stainless steel. Gold over stainless. Or something like that. That's what it feels like. But it's in good shape. Once again, just something that needs to be cleaned. And man, does it look, it looks gold. I'm tempted to test it, but I really don't think with those solders, it really reminds me of stainless. But you know, and it's not marked. It's very unlikely to be anything special, gold-wise, I mean. But it is sellable, though. I think it's a nice chain bracelet, and with that catch on there, it makes it look like it's worth more. So I will go ahead and clean this up and try to sell that one. I'm not sure what to do with this, but here's a glass bead. I can clink it on. Oh yeah, that's definitely glass. All right, so this is a glass bangle. I don't know. What do we do with that? Ooh, that's tight. That's too tight for my hand. But it's, I don't know, I guess we'll try to sell that one too. This is really pretty. I like this bead. Maybe we could do like glass lampwork bead lot or something, because that's definitely what that is. That's what these are. There's this over here too. Look at that. Look at that. These are special. Like this, those are special. That takes some time and talent. Maybe we could pull these off and just put them into like a fancy bead lot. This is a plastic little heart ring. Oh, here's that other one. It's kind of like Art Nouveau-y, isn't it? I'll go ahead and add that with the Nouveau. Art Nouveau. I should say Art Nouveau-y because people might not know what I'm talking about or think I'm an idiot. Here's a little fleur-de-lis, but I don't see a friend. This pumpkin that we saw earlier. This guy can go in that bronze lot. Bronze and dark stuff. Also for the bronze and dark stuff lot. What else? Okay, well sadly he doesn't have a friend, which is such a bummer because I just think that design is so pretty. It could be turned into a pendant though. But I don't know. I'm just going to set that aside for the time being. It's a little gold tone. Some sparklies on it. Pretty little costume ring. Here's the other one of that other one. Doop. Ooh, shot that thing across the table. I'm looking at the end because you could, it's always possible that someone's crafting in gold wire. Is it likely? No. But is it worth testing? Everything's worth testing. So I definitely advocate, if you're on the fence, test it just in case. Now, someone's probably not using, you know, plastic pearls on something that's not actually gold. So I would doubt that one. But you just never know. Now this, I can't remember what I did with the other one of these earrings. So I'm not sure. It's all kind of bent out of shape too. I don't know. I'm not crazy about that one. Set that aside. This we don't have a mate for. It's a little Christmas tree, which would be cute. Oh no, there's the other one. Yes! More jewelry for mom. Little Christmas trees to go on the Christmas jewelry lot. Those, let's see, you. Probably not sterling, but we will test it because it looks like it might just be dirty. It has good weight to it. It is a little on the shiny side though, so it makes me think it's probably stainless. Also, these stones look like they're just glued in, you know? They're not like bezel set or anything. However, I do see a little bit of wear, like scuffs, and it's not, it's coming through like just a silver tone underneath. If it was copper or something like that coming through, I would automatically know that it's nothing special, but since I can't tell for certain, we'll go ahead and test that just for S's and G's. All right, that bronze pile. And then, oh wait guys, look. Wait, did I just set that there? No, it's right here. Oh, I found it. Yay, all the way at the very bottom. I'm definitely keeping these. I think they're too cool. I love that design. Yay. Okay, cool. That's exciting. All right, we got a little dragon charm at the very bottom here. A little crummy earring, a little broken something, and a little something else. All right. And then just like little glass baubles that fell off of stuff. Okay, and then this, I don't know. Do we hang on to this guy? Maybe we clean him up. He's just a cute little charm, but some people collect dragons, and we don't want to just throw that away. All right, now this one, that could be good in the crafter's lot too, so. Or, you know what? That might be something my niece might like if I turned it into a necklace. Like just a pendant, even just on the string or something. So we'll keep that for crafting for her, and then all these. What do we do? All right, we'll test those just in case, and then these, I'm not quite sure what to do with these, but they're neat. They're neat. Neat little glass beads. So I'll set these aside, and maybe we'll mop those up and put them for a what you do, or not a craft lot. Yeah, like a hand blown bead lot thing. This I'm not crazy about. I'm just gonna throw it in the crafter's lot. Okay. All right. That was that portion of the video. What do you guys think? Did we do well? Was that good? Was that bad? Was that meh? I'm very, very happy with it, and we have a ton of stuff to test. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I guess, shut things off, which will be 1 second for you, a couple minutes for me to go get the area ready, get my gloves on, and test all this stuff over here. Plus, we're going to look up the name brand. So we do have a small pile here. I'll show you what we got going on. Oh, look, I forgot I did hang on to that. Oh, but it's missing a crystal there. Okay. This guy to research. This one to research. These are just research only. I don't think we need to test them necessarily. Oh, hey, I didn't realize I had the other fleur-de-lis. Come here, you. Were we testing these? Is that why I threw that over there? Or was I just waiting for a mate? These don't look silver to me. But I guess I put it over there for a reason, so alright, we'll go ahead and test those two. But in any case, alright, so we're looking these up. This one, this one, this one that has the matching stuff to it. This is the one I can't read. Mary something. D'Amato. Something like that. You guys, I'm so sorry. If these are like obvious costume designers that I don't know, I apologize. I'm just, woo. I'm not that good. This one, I think I was looking for the mate on that, which I think I just checked the other one in the craft lot, so we'll do that. Were there any other name brands? I think those are the only name brand ones. If we come across other ones, we'll research as we go. But for now, let's look this up really quick. I'm gonna look this up, get my testing area ready. I got all the testing things set up over here. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to do still, guys. This video is not over yet. Wait, oh my gosh, I'm gonna save this one for last. I'm gonna save him for last. I love that. I hope that this thing on the front is not a ding. I hope it's just a little schmutz. I don't think it is though. I might need to get my jeweler's loop. All right, we're gonna get all the things. All right, I'm gonna shut it off. Come back. We got a lot of stuff to test. This isn't even the whole pile. Let me get all the things, and then I'll be back and we'll test everything and look this stuff up. Okay. All right. BRB. You guys, if you already knew, you guys are probably like laughing at me right now. Holy cannoli. This piece This is the piece. I thought it was going to be the brooch. It's this piece. I have not heard of this artist, but I did some Googling. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just found this in a Goodwill box. I need to probably authenticate it. It is that special, but maybe let me see if I can do some screenshots here and record for you guys what I just found by this artist. I'm blown away. But check it out. Eric Ryan Jewelry, or Reen, I'm not sure how to say it. New York-based artist known for his fantasy jewelry and sculptural works, which he began exhibiting in the mid-1980s at Artware. He has a lot of description here, but I know what you guys all care about. Look at this. For a necklace, $1,800. This is the guy. This is the same guy. Look at this signature. Let me pull the signature up here. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here's the signature. Look at that. Compared to that. I might, like I said, I might have to get this authenticated. But depending, I don't know if this is like the type of thing that I would need to get authenticated or not, but it certainly, to me, to my lay eyes, looks like the work of this artist. And I am blown away. Alright, well, that's pretty crazy about that bracelet. And as it turns out, he is still active in the art community, and he has an Instagram page. So I went through the Instagram page to find his website. I found the website, and he's got an email. So I emailed him and sent pictures of it to see if it's authentically his or not. I don't know if it's the type of thing that might be replicated with a forged signature, or if, I don't know. But I imagine if he made it, he would know. Because if you're an artist, you remember what you made. So, so that's probably an 80s piece, authentic 80s artist piece by Eric Ryan, apparently. So that is really, really cool. I'll try to do a follow-up video on that if anything ever comes of that. But in any case, now it's time to test something. So what else I found? Signature hunting. This E-Pearl cuff bracelet here. I did see a few of these for sale on eBay. A couple were silver tone and a couple were sterling. So we're going to test this just in case, but I expect this to be silver tone because I think those pieces are not real. And then this one, it's Mary DeMarco. I don't know why I couldn't read that, or like, I don't know, because that name is familiar to me. I don't think I found her jewelry before, but in any case, this piece, in the condition it is, probably not worth a ton. Maybe like somewhere between $15 and $25 for the set. So we'll set that aside and put that one on eBay. I have no interest in keeping that one. Just, it's not my taste. And I think it's the type of thing that someone might collect versus just buy because it's pretty, if you know what I mean. Because of the condition of it. So what we have left is this whole pile over here. So let's go ahead and pick a few things. We'll start with the Eric Pearl one. Maybe these guys. The sheep, even though I'm pretty sure this is just nothing special. But we'll test us a sheep. Ooh. Oh, and this ring because it's attached, so why not? Alright, this is, I think, a good place to start. This is gonna be the last one, so hang out till the end for that. This video is probably going to end up being kind of long, sorry. Alright, so first we'll give that a little scrapey-do. It scratches nicely. I don't see any copper coming through anywhere. So, alright, that's the top one. We'll do this guy. Now these, if these are actually sterling, they'll probably just go in my scrap sterling bag. You know. And then if you guys have been here before, I typically like to use, ooh, wow, that thing scratches nicely. I typically like to use 18 karat gold for testing. However, in this latest kit I got, it doesn't want to react the way it typically does. That looks sterling to me. And so usually it turns like a silvery blue. I'm just double checking for a signature of a 925 stamp. There's a little stamp on this little bit here. Actually, let me get the loop. It looks like it could... No, maybe that's just dirt. Oh, there it is. Ugh, I didn't even think about looking on the side. It's stamped right there. 925. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it. 925, and then it says ALE. And then there's a number after it. 60. So I'm not sure. But that is exciting. I forgot about grabbing the diamond tester. But, well, let's see if it's sterling. I'm sure it is, though, now that it's marked. I got a little space left on here. Let's do these little lace earrings as well. Those cuties. Just do that, and then that'll be a good place to... Oh, okay, no, that's not going to be silver. Because it's coming through copper. So, this I will still try to sell, but it's not sterling. If it's scratching as copper, it's not going to be sterling. It might be sterling plated. But we'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. Anywho, so the 18 karat in the old kit turned a silvery blue, but it doesn't do that anymore. So now we actually have to use the silver, which turns to like a blood red kind of color when you use it if it's actually sterling. And it's really hard to see on here. So what we ended up having to do is using a Q-tip, which I will show you in a second how that works. Alright, so here's the Q-tip. Alright, so first we're going to do this one at the top. And we are a yellowy orange kind of color, so that one is not. Alright, these guys down here. Oh, now that one, we got some red on there. It's probably a little hard to tell, but see, it's a little more like a bloody red kind of color. Oh yeah, that one's really dark. Alright, so red means silver, so these ones are silver. I'm going to go ahead and throw these into my scrap silver pile, though, because there's not a whole lot I can do with it. And then this, I think I could reuse this. These are the sheep. I don't think this is anything. Yeah, it's not even coming off. Look, that one faded to nothing. Alright, so that's spent. Let's put that over there. Alright, now this ring. It's that dark red kind of color. More so at the bottom. But that red is silver, so the ring is silver. And then obviously at the bottom, let me just do it on the side here. Yeah, it's like, it's not even, nothing is coming up. Okay, so that is that. Alright, so these are nothing. Do we try to sell the sheep? I mean, they're cute. Maybe somebody would be into it. Put those over there. This guy, just silver tone, but I don't know. I don't know if he's sellable or not. Either way, he's got to be cleaned up, so we'll set that over there for cleaning. And let me clean this plate off. Oh no, here's a paper towel right here. Perfect. Clean off the plate. Okay, that's not clean enough. Let me clean this off and I'll get the camera back on in a second. I absolutely cannot for the life of me get this one scratch off of there, so we're going to have to work around it. Alrighty. Fleur-de-lis earrings. Oh, scratching is copper. So not sterling. Set those aside. Let's see, I wanted to do some sterling before I did some gold. So let me move these things out of the way. Okay, these guys, I feel pretty confident that these are going to be sterling, but what's the actual earring bit? And here's the, I'm sorry, the design, I don't know what to call that, whatever. Top is that, bottom is the hook. On those, we're pretending that's not there. This guy, oh yeah, that's definitely stainless. Or something. It's not real, whatever it is. Alright, this one, he was in the very beginning of the video, which is so pretty, but unfortunately missing some stones. Which is too bad, but I can scrap it. I assume people aren't going to want it with stones missing, but let's see, it's missing one. It's only missing two, I thought. Or maybe it's just one. One here. Yeah, one there. Okay. Yeah, it is missing two stones. All right, let's just start here. All right, that guy we already know is not. That's the earring, bottom, hook. Oh, they kind of bled into each other. I don't know if that matters or not. This thing, and then the bracelet. Alright, that's the earring bottom. And the hook. Oh yeah, that's definitely going red on that one on both sides. And then, what else were we testing? This guy here, I already feel pretty certain he's nothing, yeah. So he's like a grayish brown kind of color. And then at the bottom we got red. Alright, so this is real. I just don't know if anyone's going to want it. If you guys are watching this video and that interests you, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to put it in my scrap pile. This I'm just going to throw into the crafting lot. And then these are going to be for sale. So set those over there. Okay. More sterling pieces. Now this one I don't think is sterling at all. But like I said, everything is worth testing. Maybe that guy's not worth testing, but we'll test it anyway. Alright, little kitty. And then the earring hook here. And then, let's see, I guess just this necklace, and then the other stuff is gold toned to test. I don't know why I sat this aside. I think I was looking for a mate. I don't think I meant to actually save that for testing though, but I don't know, maybe I will just because. Alright, so now down below the line we'll do the clasp. And then this little bird's nest looking thing that's on the same necklace. And then was there something else? Oh, these beads here. These are all on the components of the same necklace. Okay, probably not. But I do think that some of this wire stuff, I really think this wire and this guy could be. So here we go. All right, cat, earring hooks, clasp, bead, bird's nest looking thing. All right. Oh, this is kind of looking like a nope on all of it, but let's see. Try to use a side I haven't used yet. These Q-tips. Okay, that's gray and orange, so that's a nope. That is actually red. Okay. We got our red on there, so the earrings are yep. Set aside for sale. And then these bottom ones, let me get a new Q-tip. Alright, so we have the clasp. Ooh. Yeah, clasp is definitely silver. Alright. Bird's nest. Yeah, the bird's nest is silver too. I thought so. It looks like silver wire wrapping. That's tarnished a little bit. And then the bead did not scratch. Yeah, bead is not. That's like a grayish brown dot in the middle and center of the orange. But do you see? Can you see the difference? The red versus the orange. I hope it's showing up okay on the camera. But all right, so what that means is this guy's still. I think he's still cute and sellable. So we'll go ahead and put him in the sales pile. All right, this is definitely sterling. So sterling wire here, and then I think this is a handmade piece. It's got a lot of cool components to it. These are all sterling wrap too. These little bird's nest bits. Glass, real pearls. And then this is just a metal tone of some sort. So, really long necklace too. It could be layered. It's a good one for resale. So we'll go ahead and sell that one as well. Or try to sell it. And just because I'm about to put the sterling stuff away, we'll go ahead and do this one now. It's heavy. I'm so excited. Please be real. Please be real. It's not scratching like I want it to. I'm hitting the... It's Let's do it in a couple spots here. Ugh, it looks so good on the front and so fake on the back. I really don't know. I really don't know. All right, here we go. Come on, red. Do a couple spots on that. Come on, red. It looks so real on the front. And by the way, that spot on it that I thought might be a flea bite was not. I was able to clean it off, so I do believe this is Onyx, but I'll shine a light through it later to see for sure. Actually, I guess I could just do now with my cell phone. Oh, bummer. It is not. It is not coming up as sterling. No, that doesn't look red to me. Oh man, like I said, it looks like so. It doesn't look right on the back, but it looks so right on the front. I'm going to test it one more time. I don't believe it. Also, let me do the light test really quick too on this. Oops. We're just going to shine it through the back. Oh, it's so grimy. Maybe I can't see. Yeah, I can't tell. You on Onyx is black. Onyx is just dyed agate. It's not actually a black stone, and so sometimes you can see with a bright light, you can see like the banding through it. Okay, why can't I turn my flashlight off? Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna do it one more time because it's like a dead ringer for sterling. But the texture on the back is weird. But the weight is so good and it looks so good that I'm just like in disbelief that this is not sterling. So when in doubt, we test again. See, now it's scratching a little different too. Maybe I didn't scratch it hard enough because I don't want to damage it, you know. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if you guys can hear the baby in the background throwing a fit, but he's getting ready for his nap time. Alright, come on, fingers crossed. Ah, look. Maybe I didn't scratch it hard enough the first time. That's definitely positive. See, now I got it like at the very tip. There was a little bit, but it's mostly orange. And then that one's all yellow. Ah, inconclusive. Go ahead and take a picture of that bad boy. Oh, well, there you go. There's the exact same thing. 95 sterling. That one's up there for 60. $17. What? That can't be for this piece. Must be something else on the page. Blackstone bar pin. See, they don't know because it's not marked. They don't know. Let's see what this one says. Becca ware. Refrigerator dish. Well, that's obviously not the same thing either. I feel like I'm spending an awful lot of time on this brooch. Let's see what this one says. This is the exact brooch. Now, why are they saying it's silver if it's not marked then? See full description. It just says sterling silver. It doesn't say anything that it's marked, and it doesn't say that it's been tested. So I don't know. For now, it's inconclusive. We'll do some research on it later. But in any case, it's still a really pretty one. I might just keep that in my collection. I don't know. Okay, well, that's been fun. All right, let's get to the gold, huh? Let's get to the gold. All right, as we transition to gold, it occurs to me that I completely forgot to turn off the fish tank pump behind me, so I'm really sorry for any background noise. Alrighty, here we go. Let's test these guys. So this is going to be the Art Nouveau kind of style earrings. I really don't think these are anything, but I don't know for certain that they're not, so let's go ahead and test just in case. Alright, so far we're scratching kind of the same. he's also the right color. I don't think I meant to keep this for testing. I don't think that's anything. I think I was looking for the mate to that earring, actually. Alright, now, interestingly, this one's kind of turning a little silvery, like it might be a silver-plated situation going on. Huh. I don't see marks on it anywhere, but it looks a little tarnished. Alright, we'll see about those ones. And then this was the last one. Alrighty. Okay. First we're going to go 10 karat. Now what happens with this stuff is if it eats it away, it means it's not gold. If it stays there, then we have more of a chance. Then we move up until it doesn't disappear anymore. However, these ones can be a little dodgy because I think some brass and excuse me. Sorry, I'm still fighting off this cold a little bit. I think they can pass the test even though if they're not real. So like right now, literally everything is still staying the same color. Let me show you. Try to show you up close what I'm looking at. So that I didn't mean to put a second drop there. That one is eating it away a little bit. That one's still there, that one's still there, and that one's still there. And that one's still there. So I'm like, alright, well, are these actually all 10 karat gold? Not likely. I guess they could be. So now we move up to the 14 karat and see what happens. If it eats it away, then that means it's 10 karat. And this is drifting down there. Because my table's not level. Boop. Boop. Now that one on the top got eaten away. Or at least it's faded quite a bit. I don't know. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure there's some that will still pass these tests. This down here in the corner, I'm going to test that one for silver before I do anything else with it. I mean, they're all still holding up, so I don't know. These might be gold, but the color difference isn't quite the same either. Now that I look at them up close, that has a little, like, I don't know. I just don't know, you guys. So maybe we're just going to give that a solid maybe, because I really can't tell. Alright, and then we're going to play with these earrings at the bottom here. These guys. Alright, so let's do a little bit of this hook action. Just at the very end, very tip of the hook there. See if anything happens with that. I don't see any marks. I feel like we should have some sort of mark, you know? Alright, we're going to do a deep old scratch there and a deep old scratch down here and see if we can get any silver reading out of it, because it might be plated silver or it might be a whole lot of nothing. Which is what I'm leaning towards at this point in time. But let's find out. Alright, I'm going to do Q-tip. Yeah, no, it's nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. A whole lot of diddly on those. Alright, well, that does not mean that it could not be gold, or like it could be a gold, but it looks so modern. I would imagine that if it was gold, it would be stamped somewhere, and I don't see anything. I'm kind of not believing that any of these are gold. But, you know, we'll give them a maybe status, because it is possible. I like these a lot, so I'll probably keep these gold toned ones or gold ones, I don't know. These, I don't think they're real gold, but maybe. Especially that one. I think they might be plated. They're probably most likely plated gold. Even these. Plated wire is pretty common. Did we like clink these together, see what they are? I think these are even plastic little beads down here. I don't think those are real beads. So I'm going to go with those are just plated wire. Even though they kind of passed the test there, I'm not a believer, so that's it. That's it. Throwing those away. Yeah, I'm not believing those or anything. Except for kind of neat. Alright, well, that concludes this portion of the test. I guess it was kind of pointless to even test these things because it didn't really prove much, but there you go. So the big scores of today were potentially this one. And then potentially this one that I'm still going to have to do some research on because I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. It came up silver and then it didn't come up silver. So I don't know if it's a heavy plated situation or not, what. And then we saw somebody who was selling it as silver and then someone else who was not selling it as silver. So I really just don't know. We'll figure it out. But in any case, I hope that you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite was. And if you are interested in purchasing anything, a timestamp or a screenshot goes a long way. So just send me an email. My email is down below. It's jewelryetcchannel@gmail.com. And that's gonna be it for this one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all on a future video. Take care, do more what you love, and have a lovely day. Bye!